AVA is extremely configurable, but to prevent random changes in setup, modifying setup is limited to users with web supervisor privileges. This tutorial is going to show you how to configure the setup for email. To change the setup, we first log in as a web supervisor or someone with supervisor privileges. As a web supervisor, on the Web Manager's menu, you can see and select Setup. The first setup page is a search page that allows you to enter in any word that represents what you want to set up. In this case, we shall look for email. Typing in email gives us various options. There are various email options. We can clean or remove old emails, set up connection to the email server, which we can do both for the website and the back office, and we can send a test email. Sending emails requires what is known as an email provider. This can be Microsoft Exchange, Gmail, and your ISP which hosts your website, or others. Each of these email provision services requires a quite specific setting for AVA to talk to the email server or email engine. These are always available on the provider's website or help pages. You should consult them as they vary from time to time as email functionality and facilities change. By selecting the Clean Email option, you can set how the email can be cleaned on the system. When AVA is receiving emails from other sources and automatically decoding them, they will build up over time. This may slow the system down and will take up unnecessary space on your database server. To control this, we can set a date whereby old incoming emails are cleaned off the system and the current relevant emails are reorganized to keep quick access. This is referred to as the number of days that the system should use for cleaning, and it is counted back from today in days. So 10 days would mean that emails are kept for 10 days and then deleted from the system. The setting up email option requires a number of essential bits of information. The first is a server name, which in everyday terms is the web equivalent postal address of your email provider. AVA can then send the email via your provider when it is sending an email to the worldwide email system. There is also a port number, and this is very similar to a phone number. It just says which number the AVA email service should talk to the email server on. The account name identifies you as the sender or receiver of the email, and the password verifies you are sending the email. There are also a number of ways an email server can talk to the AVA system, and this is known as authentication. There are various protocols, some of which are not very secure, but are there for historical reasons, some of which, like SSL, are far more secure and don't allow eavesdropping on your communications. All this information is available from whoever is providing your email service, normally your ISP or Microsoft Exchange in instances where you might have an IT infrastructure. Test email will allow you to send a test message to a chosen email address. Just enter the intended recipient and send. So we have explained how setting up email varies from provider to provider. So before setting up your email, contact your email provider for the settings as specified for a standard client.